All right, day 26 finished. I was tired today. I actually slept most of the morning, so I got a good extra, I think, 2.5 hours of sleeping. Um, so a total of about 6 hours. I only got 4 last night, and then 2 more during the day today. Got my reading in, and then I decided I was going to be hardcore and do my first workout outside during the middle of the day in about 96-degree weather, with the sun beaming down, and I did it. It was fine. I did four miles, actually almost 4.5. I think it was 4.3 something, but I got it done. It took me a little over an hour, and it's putting me just about where I want to be. So I was aiming at Monday or Tuesday next week, hitting my 6-mile goal. So I want to do at least one 6-mile ruck before Monday or Tuesday. I may do it tomorrow. I'm highly considering doing it tomorrow when my kids are at school. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how I feel in the morning. Like I said, I was really tired this morning, ended up sleeping quite a bit, and it took me a while to get out, but I got out. I did my second workout after about 11:30 tonight, and turns out both workouts actually really good. Two of the best I've had so far. Did a combination of club bells, body weight, and kettlebells, and kind of split it. I did club bells to start, kind of warm up, get the body going, start hitting, if you've done club bells before, it hits shoulders, biceps, forearms, depending on what exercises you do. Works on your grip strength. So I was really hitting that pretty hard. I felt pretty good with that. Did 50 push-ups in a kind of a step form. So I did 10, 15, and then 25 to hit that 50. Grabbed the kettlebell and did some work there, like full upper body, a little lower body. I did something that I saw one of the guys that I follow do, called a horn complex. So you're holding the kettlebell kind of up, the ball side up, and you're holding the horns, and you do a series of movements, all continuous, and that's 1 rep. And that involves like squat, curl, and halos. It's pretty intense, and it was tough. I just did 10 of those, and I was like, dang, that was badass. But it inspired me, so I did another set of like tricep extensions and rows. So I did two sets of those, since only two kind of moves, and then I did a cradled lunge. So I cradled on one side, lunged 10 times. If it was cradled on the right, I'd lunge to my left, and then same thing, opposite. And while after the lunges, maintain that cradle pressed up 10 times, and that was 1. And then switched, did it again on the other side. Then I did 15 snatches, which is more than I normally do. Normally I stick with 10, trying to increase that number. I'd like to hit that 30 just for, kind of bragging rights. So I'm gonna get there, because I think it's still Pavel's, or it used to be Pavel's test. Like if you could hit 30 snatches in a row, both hands, that was like your level 1 instructor, so I'd like to be able to get to that point. Um, and then did kettlebell swings and finished everything up with burpees. So all in all, it was a pretty good workout. Oh, and I did some sit-ups, and I kind of tried to mess with those a little bit. So I did like a crunch sit-up, and that would have been 2 reps. So a crunch and then a sit-up afterwards. It was a single rep. Just trying to see, add some things. Did like a hollow body hold with a reverse crunch. So I'd hold, reverse crunch, hold, reverse crunch. That was really hard. I only got 15 of those. I got 25 of the crunch sit-up thingies. So I felt pretty good on that. And then finished up with 40 burpees. I didn't quite make it to 50, but I was pretty gassed by the end of it. And my little strap here says that I worked pretty hard. So I was pretty stoked about that. Like when I looked and when I got the readout back on my activity, I was like, hell yeah. So, solid workout, I guess. Finished the Iron Cowboy. I'm actually working on a couple videos that I'm going to throw out there too that are reviews of the full book. So I know I've been doing like little snippets here and there, but I want to do something on the entire book as I go along as well. So I already made one for the first book. I just did it before I did this video, so I'm gonna make the Iron Cowboy one in a minute. But those will be a little better edited. This is, I'm trying to do this on the fly and make sure I get these out each day because this is, to me, important. It's not a task that's required, but it's important to me to do it, to kind of record this journey. Food-wise, nothing stands out. I just kind of ate the same stuff as I did yesterday. So I really didn't have to do much tweaking. I think I changed up one thing and I ate cashews instead of something else. But that was really it. Finished the day. Something I really like to do, and it seems to kind of be helping, is I finish with a greens, reds, and magnesium, but I'm throwing a level 1 protein in there at the end of the day, just to have something in me when I go to bed. So I really like that. That's just kind of something I add in to the end of my day, but that at least is a known. So like those calories are accounted for before I ever go into the day. And that helps me as I go along throughout the day to make good decisions as far as, okay, what's next? What do I need? What am I lacking in? And, so I know that I kind of balance everything based on that final meal. And water again. Actually, water today was a little bit of a challenge because of that outside run, or that ruck that I did outside. Not so much a run. It was a 15-minute pace with a 30-pound weight on your back, so not really a run. A little bit faster than I've been going, so I'm proud of that, but not my fast ruck. But it required extra water. Like I had to make sure that I was hydrated before I got on that, and then that right afterwards too. So I think within maybe 4 hours I was 80 ounces in. So 4 hours. I took my nap, didn't drink any water up to that point, and then before 4 hours was up, I was already 80 ounces in. So I had to kind of slow down towards the end just to make sure that I was hitting the last 60 ounces that I put in, because I go to 140, just to make sure that I hit 128. I figure if I hit 140, then there's nothing I can say there's no way I can deny that I hit the gallon, So that's kind of where I am with that. But so day 26 was just a measure of managing time, and making sure I got sleep in, because sleep is important, and also making sure that I got all the stuff that I needed to do with, like, my kids. They had activities today. One had an acting thing, the other had a school thing, and so those things had to be balanced with everything else. And yeah, that's kind of it for today. Just a solid day. Decent time management. I could have worked out a little earlier, but I think I waited until I put my kids to bed, spent a little extra time with them, and then got that workout in after they went to bed. So I felt good about that, even though it was a late workout. So anyways, yeah, that's day 26. So we're rolling along, just one day at a time. Like I said before, that's all I can really do. If I think too far ahead, it gets crazy inside my head. So it's just one day at a time, one task at a time, and just that's how you knock it out. So if you're ever interested in trying this, that's the way to do it. Just focus, whatever task you're doing, focus on that one task. I think I talked about it in my last video. I've been seeing a lot of people, oh, we're gonna read and do a workout. No, don't do that. You're not gonna get the most out of your workout. You're not gonna get the most out of your reading. Don't. Do one task and focus. So if it's your workout, focus on your workout. Make it a good workout. If it's reading, focus on the reading. Actually focus on it. Get that information in. Maybe do it right after your workout so that you're in a heightened state. If that's kind of what you're looking for. So you get that heightened alert state, drop in, start reading. Now you're feeling good physically, and you're stimulating your brain as well. Whatever. Do the reading, then work out. That way, as you're working out, you're contemplating what you just read. However you have to do it, but focus on one. So, focus on that one task. If it's food, if you got to make some food and you got to, you need to go through your tracking. Don't be working out while you're, okay, well, I need to, what food do I need to eat today? No, get that, do that at a different time. You can do that in some of your downtime between workouts and not reading. Do it while you're sipping on some water. That's probably the one task you can do while you do everything else. So you can drink some water while you're reading. You can drink some water during your workouts. I recommend that. But something where it requires focus, don't do that. It's not a good idea. So that's 2 days in a row ranting on that. But anyways, and I just want to, I had to have to point this out because I love this shirt, by the way. It's probably my favorite one that First Form has, and it's mainly because of this. Hard work works, and it does. 100%. No matter what you do, if you work hard at it, eventually it will work. So anyways, as always, end with some gratitude. Thank you for watching. Thank you. If you're getting value out of it, hit me with, throw a like or subscribe. Throw a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. Get the notifications. I'm going to be doing these every day throughout 75 Hard. So if you're getting something out of it, if you're just enjoying watching me suffer through this journey, whatever, I appreciate it. And if you want to make comments, I appreciate those as well. If you make negative comments, I'm probably just going to ignore them. But if you have questions or things, ask. I actually had somebody hit me. They sent me a private message today through Facebook. It's ask if you have a question. I don't mind answering. I also love helping people. So if you're interested in coaching, not just in fitness. I also do martial arts. Um, Ask about that. If I can't help you, I will find some way that you can find some help in that area. I have some pretty decent connections throughout the country, at least in the United States, and I could probably find some people in Europe as well. So, uh, just through people that I know. Uh, but anything else? No, I think that's it for today. So, anyways, once again, thank you to anybody who's watching. And oh, lastly, just check the description. I'm gonna have my Instagram in there as well. Follow me on Instagram. Give me a follow. Especially if you would like to work with me or something, or have a question. That's a great place to do it. Shoot me a DM, and that gives us a way to get back to one another and have a little discourse that's kind of off the public forum. Anyways, yeah, so thank you, and I'll see you tomorrow.